Good evening, namaskar. Welcome to the inaugural session of the 12th edition of Planner, that is Promotion of Library Automation and Networking in Northeastern Region, a biennial convention. On the behalf of organizing committee and the host institution, we extend a humble welcome to all the distinguished guests and luminaries at Rajiv Gandhi University, located in the lap of the land of Donlin Mountains, that is the first Indian soil to greet the rising sun. 12वें प्लानर के उद्घाटन सत्र एवं देवभूमि अरुणाचल प्रदेश के महामहिम और विश्वविद्यालय के मुख्य कुलदेशिक के पावन आगमन की शुभ वेला में इस सभागार में उपस्थित समस्त सम्मानित अतिथियों एवं विद्वज्जनों का आयोजन समिति और संपूर्ण राजीव गांधी विश्वविद्यालय परिवार की ओर से हार्दिक स्वागत और अभिनंदन। With utmost humility, the organizing team requests all the dignitaries and guests present in the hall to kindly put your mobile phones on silence mode or in switch off mode throughout the presence of our chief guest, who is none other than the Honorable Governor of Arunachal Pradesh and the Chief Rector of Rajiv Gandhi University. It is also being requested that kindly do not leave or enter the hall during the presence of Honorable Governor. And I take pleasure in informing all of you that within 5 to 10 minutes from now, we are going to be joined by the chief guest and we shall commence with the program. Thank you for your patience and joining with us for this auspicious evening. Since we have 5 to 8 minutes, I take the benefit of the time and would like to share with you the minute-to-minute program. At 500 hours, there will be national anthem when the chief guest joins with us on the dais, following which immediately there will be the university Kulgeet, and we shall remain standing beginning the national anthem till conclusion of university Kulgeet. At 5:05, there will be lighting of auspicious lamp. That will be followed by the felicitation of our guests at 5:10. At 5:15, the formal welcome address will be delivered by Dr. S.K. Jaina, the Organizing Secretary of Planner 2024. At 5:18, there will be opening remarks by our esteemed Registrar, Dr. N.T. Rikamsa. At 5:21, we will have a brief about the planner by Professor Devika P. Modali, Director, INFLIBNET. At 5:25, we will be privileged to hear the keynote address by Professor A.R.D. Prasad, the former Professor DRTC. Following which, there will be address by the Honorable Vice Chancellor Rajiv Gandhi University at 530 hours. At 5:35, we will have the release of proceedings and souvenir of planner. At 540 hours, we will get to hear from the chief guest, that is the Honorable Governor of Arunachal Pradesh and the Chief Rector of Rajiv Gandhi University. At 5:55 hours, there will be vote of thanks by Dr. H.G. Hosamani, who is the convener of Planner 2024. At 600 hours, that is 6 p.m., there will be national anthem, and thereafter, with a group photo session, there will be departure of dignitaries. We once again appreciate your joining with us and we appreciate your patience. I take pleasure in sharing with all of you that at 6 6 p.m. at the conclusion of this inaugural session, there will be high tea, following which there will be a cultural evening where we will showcase the different types and the cultural ethos of Arunachal Pradesh. Thereafter at 7 p.m. all of you are invited to please join with us for the dinner that is being offered by the Vice Chancellor of this university. On this note, we once again welcome you all to the inaugural session, and we look forward to have an insightful session when all our guests join with us in a short while from now. Hello once again. I kindly seek your attention. We are informed that very shortly we are going to be joined by our chief guest. And I would like to request all of you on the behalf of organizing committee with utmost humility that during the presence of chief guest in this hall, kindly keep your mobile phones either in silence or in switch off mode. We appreciate your cooperation and we are looking forward to have a wonderful evening today.
Gas chamber now. Gas chamber. he has not reached guest house also yet. पता नहीं कहाँ. Huh? ये सही है. ये निकाल तू निकाल.
once again for your patience and presence with us. So Governor Sir has reached the venue and we are the chief guest has reached the venue. May we all rise in the honor of our chief guest, the Honorable Governor of Arunachal Pradesh and the Chief Rector of Rajiv Gandhi University. Welcome, sir. Let us all keep rising, keep standing on our seats for national anthem to be followed by university song.
Shubha Shishma
सत सत नम वंदन अभिनंदन ज्ञान स्रोत इस मंदिर का. As we formally proceed with the program, it is time now for the lighting of auspicious lamp. As we embark on this important occasion of the inaugural ceremony of Planner 2024, let us invoke the light of wisdom and knowledge by lighting the ceremonial lamp. I invite our esteemed guest on the dais to please join with us in lighting the lamp to mark the beginning of this event. Lighting of lamp, please. Asato ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityor ma amritam gamaya, santi, santi, santi. O Lord, from the ephemeral world of unreality, lead us to the world of eternal reality. From darkness of ignorance, lead us to the light of knowledge. And from mortality and decay, please do lead us to the world of immortality. Thank you all the dignitaries for honoring our request and commencing the program with the ceremonial lighting of lamp. It is time now to express our gratitude towards all our guests, and therefore it is our turn to do the felicitation of our chief guest and all other dignitaries on the dais. At the outset, to felicitate our chief guest, who is none other than the Honorable Governor of Arunachal Pradesh and the Chief Rector of Rajiv Gandhi University, Lieutenant General Cavalier Vikram Parnayak, PVSM, UISM, YSM retired. I please invite our Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Sangeet Kushwaha sir to please felicitate Honorable Governor and Chief Rector sir. I request the audience to please join with us with a big round of applause. Plant which symbolizes the vitality of life, fostering growth, prosperity and progress, and the statue of Sardar Patel, the embodiment of unity in diversity. Honorable Governor sir, thank you VC sir. I once again request Honorable Vice Chancellor sir to please felicitate Madam Director Professor Devika Madani, Director INFLIBNET. Of life, growth and prosperity. There can be no better gift to this world than a plant. The traditional soul, the hallmark and the statue of Sardar Patel. Thank you sir, thank you ma'am. We have now turned of felicitating our Honorable Vice Chancellor by the Director Madam. So Director Madam will be felicitating Honorable Vice Chancellor sir. So exchange of greetings by the hosts and the organizers. The song which is symbolic of the traditional ethos flag symbolic of life, prosperity and growth, and the statue of the architect of Indian Union. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. It is time now to felicitate our registrar, sir. Dr. N.T. Nikam, sir, will be felicitated by Dr. H.G. Hosamani, sir, who is the convener planner 2024. Registrar Dr. N.T. Nikam, sir, a noted historian and renowned traditional assembly होमोसा, जिसके बारे में महात्मा गांधी ने एक बार कहा था, हमारी उत्तर पूर्व की महिलाएं अपने कपड़ों पर अपने सपने बुना करती हैं. Thank you, sir, for honoring our request. It is time now to felicitate our keynote speaker, Dr. A.R.D. Prasad. Prasad sir will be felicitated by our registrar, Dr. N.T. Nikam. The keynote speaker, Professor A.R.D. Prasad. Thank you, sirs. Thank you, keynote speaker, sir, and thank you, registrar, sir, for once again honoring our request. It is time now for felicitation of the convener of planner, that is Dr. who will be felicitated by the deputy organizing secretary, Dr. D.K. Pandey. Dr. D.K. Dr. traditional assemblies Gomasa, sir, an embodiment of our local cultural ethos and culture. The Statue of Unity. Now Dr. S.K. Jaina, the organizing secretary, will be felicitated by Sri Hitesh Kumar Solanki, the joint convener. Thank you, Pandey sir. Thank you, Hosamani sir. Now Dr. S.K. Jaina, our librarian and the will be felicitated by Sri Hitesh Kumar Solanki, the joint convener of Planner 2024. Thank you, sirs, and thank you all the volunteers for facilitating the felicitation process. Now we move forward with the next part of the event, and it is time to propose a formal welcome address. I invite Dr. S.K. Jaina, the organizing secretary of Planner 2024, to kindly deliver the welcome address and officially commence today's program. Dr. S.K. Jaina.
परम विशिष्ट सेवा मेडल, उत्तम युद्ध सेवा मेडल, esteemed chief guest of today's event, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Rajiv Gandhi University, Professor Saket Kushwaha, Honorable Director INFLIBNET, Professor Devika P. Madali, our distinguished keynote speaker, Professor A.R.D. Prasad, DRT Bangalore, respected Dr. N.T. Nikam, Registrar of Rajiv Gandhi University, Convener of Planner 2024, Dr. S.G. Ushamani, Scientist, INFLIBNET Centre. Conference Director, Professor S.K. Singh, Department of Library Science, Guwahati University. Reporter General, Dr. Sumer, University Librarian, New. Esteemed Deans, HODs, Professors, Finance Officer, Controller of Examination, and all the statutory officers, senior officers, staff members of Rajiv Gandhi University, invited speakers, guests, scholars, librarians, and all our distinguished present here, ladies and gentlemen. Namaskar and good evening. It is my privilege and honor to welcome all of you to the 12th Convention Planner 2024, an important event that brings together bright minds from the world of libraries and information science. This year's theme, Libraries in AI Era, Application and Perspectives, with the crucial focus on sustainable development goals and indigenous knowledge to set the stage for meaningful discussion and innovation that will shape the future libraries in this rapidly evolving world. On behalf of Rajiv Gandhi University and INFLIBNET, I extend a heartfelt welcome to Honorable Governor Arunachal Pradesh, His Excellency Lieutenant General Kaivalya Divak Patnaik, Param Veer Seva Medal, Uttam Youth Seva Medal, who has graciously accepted our invitation to be chief guest of this prestigious event, even his busy schedules. Sir, your presence is a great inspiration to all of us. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I also take the honor to welcome Professor Saket Kushwa, our visionary Vice Chancellor, whose guidance and leadership have been instrumental in organizing this event. Sir, we are privileged to have your unwavering support, and under your dynamic leadership, we are committed to ensure that our library remain at the forefront of this transformation. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. A warm welcome, Professor Devi P. Madam, the Director of INFLIBNET Centre, whose continuous efforts have helped enhance the role of libraries in the digital era. Madam, your expertise and direction have been invaluable. Thank you so much, Madam. I would like to extend a special welcome to our distinguished keynote speaker, Professor Arati Prasad, DRTC Bangalore, who has taken time to grace this occasion with their presence. Sir, your insights and contribution to the field are highly appreciated. Thank you, sir. A sincere welcome to our registrar, Dr. N.T. Rikamsha, whose constant support has been crucial in the smooth organization of this event. Sir, thank you very much for your kind support always. I also acknowledge and extend my appreciation and welcome Dr. S.J. Ushamani, convener of the Planner 2024, for his tireless effort in ensuring the success of this conference. Thank you, sir. I would like to welcome and express my deepest appreciation to Professor P.K. Acharya, former Professor in charge of library, for his unwavering support, invaluable help, and through thoughtful guidance throughout this journey. I also extend my warm welcome to Conference Director Professor S.K. Singh, Department of Library and Information Science, Reporter General Dr. Sumer, entire Dr. Manoj Kumar K, Dr. Ashok Kumar Rai, Senior Scientist in INFLIBNET Centre, and entire team of INFLIBNET Centre present here, Joint Convener Hitesh Solanki, Joint Organic Secretary Dr. D.K. Pandey, our Platinum sponsor, Gold sponsor, Silver sponsor, Bronze sponsor, and my guru Professor R.K. Mahapatra, HOD Department of Library Science, Tripura University, and Professor S.K. Srina, Dean Professor of Library Science, Assam University, Professor Piyush Panigrai, planner team members of Rajiv Gandhi University, Professor Ravi Ranjan sir, Professor Mayur Riva Madam, Sri Rahul Kumar Sharma, and entire library team of Rajiv Gandhi University, all the respected deans, HODs, finance officers, control of examinations, statutory officer, and staff members of Rajiv Gandhi University, invited speakers and guests, scholars and library professionals present here. Your participation and engagement will make this event a learning exchange of ideas and celebration of this knowledge. The Planner 2024 marks a significant milestone as the first of its kind of library science event in Arunachal Pradesh. It is our collective endeavor to explore the role of artificial intelligence, sustainable development and indigenous knowledge system in shaping modern libraries and contributing to society development. As embark on this journey of exploration of discussion over the next few days, let us remember the words of Dr. S.R. Ramanathan, father of library science. The library is a growing organism. I believe Planner 2024 will not only nurture this growth but also provide a platform for sharing innovative ideas, the best practices that will shape the future of libraries. Let us work together to ensure that our libraries remain dynamic, inclusive and resilient in the face of new challenges. With this, once again, I welcome all of you to what promises to be an inspiring and impactful conference. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Arunachal.
Thank you, sir. मुझे तोड़ लेना वनमाली, उस पथ पर तुम देना फेंक, मातृभूमि पर शीश चढ़ाने जिस पथ जावे वीर अनेक. There is no better way of living than contributing our bit to the noble task of nation building. Thank you, Dr. Jena sir, for proposing a grand welcome address. It is time now to hear from our learned registrar. May I please invite Dr. N.G. Rikam sir for his opening remarks. Sir.
Warm greetings to one and all. Honorable Governor of Arunachal Pradesh and Chief Rector, Rajiv Gandhi University, Lieutenant General K.T. Patnaik, Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Saket Kushwaha, Learned Director, INFLIBNET Professor Devika P. Madaraji, Keynote Speaker Professor A.R.G. Prasad, Organizing Secretary, Planner 2024 and Librarian of this University, Dr. Sudhir Kumar Jena, Convener of Planner 2024, Dr. H.G. Osamaniji, participants from national, international and locals, ladies and gentlemen present. At the very outset, I join the organizers in extending my warm welcome to all of you, especially to our Honorable Governor of Arunachal Pradesh and Chief Rector, who has taken trouble to reach here all the way directly from New Delhi this evening. So we are so grateful to you for sparing your valuable time to grace this important occasion. Well, Planner 2024 holds great significance as we explore the evolving role of libraries in the era of artificial intelligence and the broader scope of sustainable development goals. Theme of Planner 2024, Libraries in AI Era, is in fact a call of the hour today, given the fact that we have passed and far-reaching development in information technology, especially with the onset of artificial intelligence. Needless to say, in libraries, AI can improve data accessibility, stream cataloging processes, and offer personalized services to library users. Rajiv Gandhi University is honored to hold this event, and I must compliment INFLIBNET Centre, Gujarat, for giving this rare opportunity in this far-flung region of the country. I hope 3-day sessions will definitely throw substantial knowledge and sharing of information on the subject matter, and it will greatly benefit the participants, students and other stakeholders. I take this opportunity to thank the organizers of Planner 2024, a collaborative effort of INFLIBNET, Gujarat, and Rajiv Gandhi University Department of Library, and sincerely hope that this event would definitely add value to our education in particular and to the society in general. Thank you all. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Registrar Sir. In social sciences, we maintain that the text without context is often incomplete. And therefore, it is time now to have an overview of planner. And to give us an overview of the planner 2024 in brief, because we are already running behind time, let us all invite Professor Devika P. Madali, Director of INFLIBNET Centre, and welcome her on the stage.
Good evening, Your Excellency, Reverend General K.T. Pernanji, PBSM, USM, YSM. It is a rare pleasure and honor to be in your presence, sir. Honorable VC Sir, Professor Kushwaha, all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, invitees, the dignitaries, and my dear professional colleagues who have taken trouble to arrive here from all over India. I know it's not easy to reach this spot, and that's exactly why we hold planner. Because despite all the connectivity issues, we want you people to come here. We want the NE people to come there to us and interact. So that is actually in short, the chief objective of why we hold planner. So planner stands for Promotion of Library Automation and Networking in Northeastern Regions. That's why it is acronymed as planner. It is a biennial conference with a special focus to uplift academic libraries in Northeast region of our country. In the aspect of library automation, networking, and several such cutting-edge topics that library and information science has to deal with. The event is generally organized by us, by INFLIBNET Centre, in collaboration with one of the universities in the Northeast region. The first planner was held in the Northeast Hill University, named Shillong, of which the representative is now the chief rapporteur of this planner at Meghalaya in 2003. Subsequently, planners were held in Manipur University, Impal, Assam, in Silchar, Mizoram University, Aizawl, Guwahati University, Dimapur, then Tezpur University, Tezpur, Sikkim University, Gangtok, Dibrugarh University, Dibrugarh, and again named in Shillong, Tripura University, Agartala, and so on and so forth. It is our privilege that I brought this 2024 planner to RGU here. It is due to the collaboration and the friendly hand extended by Professor Kushwaha. When I took charge of INFLIBNET about 6 to 7 months back, my colleagues approached me and said, Madam, we have to plan the planner. And they told me one more fact, that planner has never been to Arunachal Pradesh. These are the two things they told. I immediately said that why not? Let us go to Arunachal Pradesh this time. And that is the day I called up Professor Kushwaha. And from that day onwards, his team and my team here have been working towards this event. And today we are all here for this. So I thank both the teams at RGU, headed by the able leader, Professor Kushwaha. I thank my own team, which I worked very tirelessly over for a few months now. And I especially thank our foreign delegates who had to face so many problems and still got here. You got photographed several times. I hope you're feeling like celebrities now. But you are here with us and we welcome your contribution too. With those few words, I wish to have a very, very successful discussion over today and the next 2 days, to be very engaged with the presenters. We have some very good papers selected. We have several papers which were submitted in response to the call for papers. We had a very good peer review committee. My thanks go to all the peer reviewers also who have reviewed the papers. And these will be presented over the span of 2 days, tomorrow and day after tomorrow. So I hope you will engage very intensely with them and learn, and we will learn from you. I wish Planner all success. Again, thanks to our collaborators, and thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, ma'am, for choosing Rajiv Gandhi University as your host. And I would like to assure you that though we may not be very rich in terms of resources, but we have all the heart and soul to connect with you. Thank you so much, ma'am. It is time now to have and hear from our keynote speaker. Now it is my pleasure to invite the esteemed Professor A.R.D. Prasad, former professor at DRDC, to deliver the keynote address. Let us welcome him with a round of applause. Professor Prasad.
Good afternoon to all of you, and definitely I am deeply honored to share the dais with Lieutenant General Vikram Patnaik sir. He has, of course, very, I think, esteemed honors like PBSM, UYSM, and YSM. And also I am deeply honored to have sharing the dais with the Vice Chancellor and the Director of INFLIBNET and other dignitaries. I will be talking briefly about artificial intelligence. I think tomorrow my talk will be at a length of 1 hour. Firstly, of course, way back in 1990, my thesis was on AI, using both natural language processing and expert systems. But again, those days, the natural language processing, one course of it is towards using regular grammars, especially Chomsky and transformational grammars and generative grammars. And another, of course, the statistical linguistics also is there. As I am no good in, my background was philosophy, so I did not go into the other line. But again, those days I used to feel, syntax-wise we were fairly successful, but semantics, how to represent the meaning with the machine, which was the biggest challenge. So I was wondering, before I leave this planet, whether I would see the system with intelligence. Because first thing is, one of the dreams of mankind is whether we can create an intelligent system. Because we have built machines which can move faster than people, like cars. They can lift larger weights like cranes. Everything, I think, whatever, even precision equipment like Microsoft, everything have beaten man hands down. But again, intelligence is the only realm we feel with the prerogative of mankind. But again, now, all of a sudden, a big move of AI came in a different way. I think it had a paradigm shift, especially backed by the big data analytics, because now we have clusters of computers which can process peta or exabytes of information in no time. And another thing is the pattern recognition, more importantly, machine learning and deep learning. Why it is? Because how do children acquire knowledge of language or the worldly things? By imitation, and by context. That is the way. Definitely they don't try to learn grammar and vocabulary. I know that the way English is taught in India or anywhere in the world, perhaps, A for apple, B for buffalo, like that. But that again gives dictionary. From dictionary you cannot learn the language. And another is, we had a wonderful book in our school days, Ronald Martin. I think definitely that kills your appetite to learn any language. And I'm kidding, but again that is true. I think the way it is taught is different, because children learn, even illiterate people can, so-called non-literate, learn language without any going through grammar and vocabulary. In fact, in Bangalore, many people speak about 4 to 5 languages. Probably they are not even had formal education. How do they learn so many? Because context. So nowadays, what the AI is doing is whether we can imitate or build machines which can learn by themselves. That is the greatest achievement, which is translated in the Cold War period, Russian and back to English. It gave vodka is good, but mutton is rotten. Okay, I mean, this kind of jokes were there. But again, now, patterns, after grammarians also what they are doing is, languages came first and grammar came later. Though Panini is the first grammarian in the world, but still by then already Sanskrit was there. So he was identifying the underlying patterns of the syntax. Okay. So now the question is, how do we employ deep learning and big data analytics and pattern recognition to make the systems learn? So nowadays, if you see Gen AI, that is generative AI, they produce large quantities of text flawless and with better language. Nowadays, people are using the ChatGPT, Gemini of Google and Copilot. Even for their assignments, that's why in US they say, no, we have to take care of, we have to ban people not preparing the assignments, they are using just AI and pushing it. It is true that some plagiarism software, not only they detect plagiarism, they will also identify whether it was generated by AI tools, like Gemini or anything. So that way you feel that's a huge achievement. But still I am sure we have a long way to go. Gen AI is fine, but whether machines can be creative and lead to scientific newer innovations, that's a big challenge. Okay, for example, Einstein changed the Newtonian physics towards relativity, and he always opposed quantum physics. But again, whether that kind of changing the course of any research could be done by the machines is the biggest question. But again, I am sure down 5 or 10 years, AI already is becoming ubiquitous. And if now when it is available on the mobile, okay, which is practically with everybody it is, then I think you can do language translations. Well, recently, I think last year when I was in Mexico, I didn't know Spanish. So I dictated and tell the taxi driver, he does something and I see it in English, okay, fine. I think this is amazing. The machine translation mainly is being done by AI tools. So that way I think the paradigm shift because of big data analytics and deep learning changed the course of artificial intelligence. But again, we cannot say that this is the end of it. Okay, no scientific research is the end of it. We keep on understanding the nature and trying to invent more and more. I think with that few words, I thank the Implement Director, Professor Devka Madali, and also the Vice Chancellor of the Arunachal Pradesh University, Professor Ushavat, and of course many of you for being here. And definitely, lastly, I would again like to thank His Excellency Lieutenant General Patnaik sir. Okay. And with that, I hope that you will enjoy the next 2 days course of the event. And I am sure that there might be a lot of things I may learn from you, which I might have overlooked or slipped my attention. And definitely, I also look forward to learn from you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. We sincerely look forward for a platform where we can hear from you for hours together. A big round of applause for Professor Prasad. A leader is the one who knows the way, who goes the way, and thereby shows the way. Up next, we have an address by none other than our inspiring Vice Chancellor, who has been recognized in 2016 by World Education Congress as among the 100 most influential Vice Chancellors. Sir.
Thank you, our humble Dr. Ravi. I will take your 3 valuable minutes. Namaskar. अरुणाचल प्रदेश के माननीय राज्यपाल लेफ्टिनेंट जनरल कैबिन त्रिविक्रम पटनायक जी, परम विशिष्ट सेवा मेडल, उत्कृष्ट सेवा मेडल, युद्ध सेवा मेडल तथा कन्वेंशन प्लानर 2024 के सम्मानित मुख्य अतिथि, इन्फ्लिबनेट की सम्मानित निदेशक प्रोफेसर प्रोफेसर देविका पी मडाली, राजीव गांधी विश्वविद्यालय के कुल सचिव डॉक्टर टी रिकम साहब, वित्ताधिकारी प्रोफेसर गौतम बहादुर साहब, हमारे कंट्रोलर ऑफ एग्जामिनेशन विजया राजी साहब, ज्वाइंट रजिस्ट्रार डॉक्टर विपिन पटेल तथा और ज्वाइंट रजिस्ट्रार, बीज वक्ता प्रोफेसर ARD प्रसाद, DRT सी बंगलोर, आयोजन सचिव प्लानर 2024 के डॉक्टर सुधीर कुमार जेना साहब, प्लानर 24 के संयोजक डॉक्टर HG ओस्मानी जी, वैज्ञानिक INFLIBNET केंद्र, सम्मानित अतिथिगण, विभिन्न संकायों के संकाय अध्यक्षगण, विभिन्न विभागों से आए विभागाध्यक्षगण, संकाय सदस्यगण, अधिकारीगण, विदेश से आए अति सम्मानित 5 प्रतिभागी, प्रतिनिधि, मीडिया के बंधु, अन्य प्रतिभागी एवं प्रिय विद्यार्थियों, पुस्तकालय के महत्व पर विचार करते समय हमें स्वामी विवेकानंद के शब्दों को याद करना चाहिए। उन्होंने कहा था कि हम वह शिक्षा चाहते हैं जिससे चरित्र का निर्माण हो, मन की शक्ति बढ़े, बुद्धि का विस्तार हो और जिससे व्यक्ति अपने पैरों पर खड़ा हो सके। स्वामी विवेकानंद के ये शब्द आज हमारे शैक्षणिक संस्थानों और पुस्तकालयों के लक्ष्य से गहराई से मेल खाते हैं। पुस्तकालय वह स्थान है जहाँ मनुष्य के चरित्र का निर्माण होता है और उसकी बुद्धि का विकास होता है। इसके माध्यम से समाज में सार्थक योगदान देने के लिए मनुष्य को सक्षम बनाया जाता है। राजीव गांधी विश्वविद्यालय में हम राष्ट्रीय शिक्षा नीति 2020 के लक्ष्यों को पूरा करने के लिए प्रतिबद्ध है और यह सुनिश्चित करने के लिए यह कदम उठा रहे हैं कि हमारी पुस्तकालय प्रणाली भविष्य की आवश्यकताओं को भी पूरा करने के लिए बिल्कुल तैयार है। हमारा पुस्तकालय महज एक भौतिक स्थान से कहीं अधिक है, यह एक सक्रिय गतिशील अकादमिक वातावरण का निर्माण करता है जो आपसी सहयोग, ज्ञान के आदान प्रदान और बौद्धिक विकास को बढ़ावा देता है। मैं इस कार्यक्रम के आयोजन के लिए INFLIBNET सेंटर और हमारे सभी सम्मानित भागीदारों को सहृदय हार्दिक धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ। मुझे विश्वास है कि यह आयोजन AIU युग में पुस्तकालय के भविष्य के बारे में मूल्यवान अंतर्दृष्टि प्रदान करेगा। इस सम्मेलन के दौरान विचार विमर्श, प्रस्तुतियों और चर्चा से सार्थक परिणाम निकलेंगे जो न केवल भारत में बल्कि विश्व स्तर पर पुस्तकालयों के भविष्य को आकार देने में भी मदद करेंगे। अंत में मुझे उम्मीद है कि यह आयोजन नए विचारों को प्रेरित करेगा, पेशावरों के बीच मजबूत नेटवर्क बनाएगा और पुस्तकालय विज्ञान में नवाचार को प्रोत्साहित करेगा। हमारा कर्तव्य है कि हम यह सुनिश्चित करने के लिए मिलकर काम करें कि पुस्तकालय इस डिजिटल युग में ज्ञान और बुद्धिमत्ता के केंद्र के रूप में विकसित हो तथा साथ ही हमारी समृद्ध भारतीय ज्ञान प्रणालियों को संरक्षित करें और उन्हें बढ़ावा दें। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
Thank you so much, sir, for always leading from the front like today. I've always imagined that paradise will be a kind of library. George Louis Borges. It's only through books and knowledge we can create a society where our children will not be judged by the color of their skin. On this note, a big round of applause for all our dignitaries and also the audience, because it takes an equally great courage to sit down and listen as we stand up and speak. Time for the release of proceedings and miscellaneous. I invite the volunteers and I invite our dignitaries to fulfill this obligation. A testament to the hard work and dedication of all involved in making this event a success, not just for today or tomorrow, for generations to excel and get the advantage of. Thank you all the dignitaries, thank you all the audience. It's time now to hear from our chief guest. But before I invite sir, thank you sir, for releasing the souvenir of Planet 2024. AI युग में पुस्तकालय अनुप्रयोग और परिप्रेक्ष्य, libraries in AI era, applications and perspectives, a wonderful and aptly relevant theme. Esteemed guests, it is time now to hear from our chief guest, but before I invite sir, it is my profound privilege to invite the three key decorations which we always hear with the name of sir. For his exemplary conduct of operations, sir has been awarded with Yuddha Seva Medal in Operation Parakram in 2003 and Uttam Yuddha Seva Medal in Operation Rhino in 2010. Over and above all that, for his outstanding vision and strategic initiative, he has been decorated with Param Visisht Seva Medal in 2012 in Jammu and Kashmir. With immense pride, I now invite our chief guest, Lieutenant General Cavalier Trivikram Patnaik, the Honorable Governor of Arunachal Pradesh and Chief Rector of Rajiv Gandhi University, to deliver the inaugural address. Let's give him a big round of applause.
Namaskar. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my distinct pleasure to join you at this inaugural session of Planner 2024. And I extend my sincere congratulations to Rajiv Gandhi University, INFLIBNET, for organizing this important conference. This event marks a historic occasion for Arunachal Pradesh, as it is the first of its kind library science event in the state. Learned Vice Chancellor of Rajiv Gandhi University, Shri Professor Saket Kushwaji, Professor Derika P. Matali ji, Director Information and Library Network, Dr. N.T. Rikamji, Registrar RGU, Keynote Speaker, Professor A.R. D. Prasad ji, Organizing Secretary Planner 24, Dr. S.K. Jaina ji, Convener Planner 24, Dr. N.G. Osamani ji, distinguished guests, and especially 5 foreign delegates who have come all the way here to Arunachal. I welcome you to this wonderful program. Learned deans, heads of department, members of IGO faculty, beloved scholars, and students of Rajiv Gandhi University, ladies and gentlemen. It is for the first time that this very important aspect has come to the floor, and it is going to educate us and make Arunachal Pradesh more aware as far as the educational boundaries are concerned. Before I go on to the main topic, I wish to share a few small nitty-gritties as far as the libraries are concerned. As we all know that the libraries are the knowledge centers which provide us information on vast array of subjects to help us various domains carry out research and enrich our souls. You would want to know as to when was the first library really established and where was it established. So the first one actually came up during the Empire. It was the first public library which was established by a gentleman called Asinius Pollio. He was a lieutenant of the great Julius Caesar. The idea of library was first started by the Sumerians almost 4,500 years back. And the oldest known library was the library of a gentleman called Ashurbanipal. Having said this, I would also draw your attention to the fact that in the modern India, the first known library was started by the State Central Library of Kerala in 1829 during the reign of King Swathi Thirumal. This is what has happened of late, but I would like also to emphasize that our ancient Indian scriptures, like the Vedas, the Rig Veda came up between the 1500 to 1100 BC. The Sam Veda came up between 1200 and 800 BC. The Yajur Veda between 11 and 800 BC, and the Atharva Veda between 1000 and 800 BC. These are our epics, Ramayana and Mahabharata. The Ramayana happened in the Treta Yuga, which is almost 9582 BC. And Mahabharata happened in the Dwapar Yuga, which is almost 5694 years. It was unfortunate there was no internet then. It is unfortunate that there were no connectivity then. But the very fact that our epics have survived for so many thousand years speaks of the knowledge domain that India has been, and it is from here in this country that a lot of knowledge flowed out to the rest of the world. No time to dwell on that, but with that as a background, let me dwell on the important facets of Planet 2024. The establishment of first library science department in public institution in Arunachal at the RGU is another significant milestone. It will provide opportunities for students, scholars to study and advance the field of library and information science, not only in the state but also at national level. In a way, Planner 24 will become the harbinger of knowledge and of information for the students, academicians and practitioners of education in our state. Having been in isolation for long years, Arunachal stayed far off in the far east of the country, not known to many people from the country themselves. A bold step has been taken today to amalgamate and connect Arunachal with the rest of the country and with the rest of the world through the medium of education. I think it's a very important step, and we all here who are participating in Planet 24 are fortunate to see it happen in the way it is unfolding. The theme that has been chosen for the Planet 24, libraries in the artificial intelligence era, applications and perspectives, with sub-themes like role of libraries for sustainable development goals and indigenous knowledge and libraries. It reflects the challenges and opportunities which face the libraries in the world, which is increasingly driven by technology today. And it is as well that these technologies are being put to good use. There is a lot of discussion on the use of artificial intelligence, whether it is in the field of the domain of wars, insurgencies, whether it is in the domain of images and perceptions. But I think today we are focusing the most important usage of artificial intelligence for education. Libraries were once viewed as quiet repository of books. We used to find a small quote in most of our libraries when we grew. It said, "Speech is silver, but silence is gold." I think this doesn't stand good at all, because we don't want silence. We want knowledge. We want knowledge to flow. We want knowledge to share. We want knowledge to be used for research. We want researches to be used for governance. And we want governance to take this country to become a Viksit Bharat by 2047. Ladies and gentlemen, so artificial intelligence is able to better serve the needs of modern learners and researchers. AI offers us exciting possibilities of enhancing library services, improving access to information, and creating more personalized experiences for the users. At the same time, this conference highlights the importance of sustainable development and the role of libraries in advancing the sustainable development goals. Libraries are essential pillars in promoting literacy, education, gender equality, and access to information, which are critical components of sustainable and equitable developments. The role played by libraries in modern world is better known to you. I would like to make a small comment that libraries today are at the forefront of innovations. No longer just houses of books, they serve as knowledge hubs, digital learning centers where students, researchers, and communities can access a vast range of resources and tools. Integration of technology, whether through AI, machine learning, or big data analytics, is literally reshaping how libraries are going to function. These technologies allow libraries to better understand their users' needs, automate services, streamline operations. Libraries are now not just custodians of information, but they have become facilitators of knowledge creation. I commend Rajiv Gandhi University and INFLIBNET for recognizing this transformation and for creating a platform to discuss the future of libraries in the digital age. Libraries play a pivotal role in achieving sustainable development goals by promoting inclusive and equitable education. They provide equal access to information, support lifelong learning, and help bridge the digital divide. In rural and remote areas, libraries are often the only resource for people to access the net, acquire digital skills, and gain knowledge they need to improve their lives. During my various tours in the districts, I was very pleasantly surprised to see establishment of advanced learning centers in some of the districts, and these are mini libraries which are meant for young primary and middle class students. That too utilizes an element of technology to make them understand the basics of education. So there is learning at all ages and everywhere. Libraries are also critical in addressing inequalities by providing access to information and resources for the marginalized and undeserved communities, underserved communities. This aligns with India's broader goals of achieving inclusive growth and development. So, how do we preserve and promote indigenous knowledge? Arunachal Pradesh, which is rich cultural and linguistic diversity, has a treasure trove of indigenous knowledge which is crucial to preserve for future generations. Libraries can serve as custodians of indigenous knowledge by collecting, preserving, and disseminating traditional practices, stories, and oral histories. It is just recently that we had an inaugural session of books written in the local languages by the authors here. Now these books will serve as, they are like storytellers. It will keep alive the mother tongue of the community. It will encourage the students to speak their language. It will also encourage the brighter students in the run-up to translating a lot of scripts of learning into the local languages. India is actually known for its multilingual environment that we have here today. In today's rapidly globalizing world, it is important that we not only advance technologically, but also safeguard our cultural heritage. Therefore, libraries play a central role in this by ensuring that indigenous knowledge systems, which have been passed down through generations, are properly documented and made accessible to both local and global audiences, something which I just spoke of. I commend the organizers of Planner 24 for emphasizing the need to integrate indigenous knowledge into the broader conversation about the role of libraries. This reflects a deep understanding of the importance of preserving our cultural identity alongside modern advancements. We have been emphasizing this aspect in Arunachal, that we will carry out development and modernization while preserving our customs and traditions which have long lasted here. Coming to artificial intelligence in libraries, what are the opportunities and what are the challenges? Artificial intelligence has immense potential to revolutionize library services. It can assist in tasks like automating, cataloging, analyzing your user behavior, and providing personalized recommendations to readers as well as researchers. However, alongside the opportunities, we must also be mindful of the challenges that the AI poses. Concerns such as data privacy, bias in algorithms, and potential loss of human connection in library services will need to be addressed. It is important that AI complements the human expertise of librarians, enhancing their ability to serve users while maintaining ethical use of technology. Ethical part is very important. I hope that discussions at this conference will address both the possibilities and the challenges posed by AI in libraries and will offer innovative solutions to ensure that technology is used responsibly and inclusively. Fostering innovation and collaboration to realize the committed vision of Viksit Bharat, which has been our main aim, and a vision that has been propagated by our Honorable Prime Minister. Planner 24 provides an excellent platform for librarians, scholars, researchers, technologists, all to come together and exchange ideas, share their best practices, and collaborate on solutions to challenges which are faced by libraries today. I urge all participants to take full advantage of the sessions, workshops and discussions which are going to take place over the next few days. The knowledge you gain here will undoubtedly contribute to the growth of libraries and their role in fostering education, research and innovation across the countries. Catalysts of knowledge and innovation, libraries play a pivotal role in shaping Viksit Bharat by fostering a culture of knowledge sharing, innovation and intellectual growth, which is so essential for national development. Bridging the digital divide, by providing access to digital resources and technology, libraries help bridge the gap between urban and rural communities, contributing to inclusive development for a Viksit Bharat. Libraries safeguard India's rich cultural literary heritage, promoting awareness of indigenous knowledge systems while advancing towards a global, competitive, developed India or Viksit Bharat. Libraries also support academic research and innovation by offering access to vast resources of databases, collaborative platforms, thereby driving scientific advancements which are crucial for India's progress. Therefore, libraries are instrumental in promoting literacy, providing educational resources, and ensure equitable access to information, which is vital for socio-economic upliftment, which again defines our Viksit Bharat. Sustainability and green library, a word about it. In alignment with the vision of a developed India, libraries are adopting sustainable practices, contributing to environmental consciousness and broader goals of national sustainability. They also facilitate e-governance. Libraries help citizens access e-governance services, making information transparent and governance more accessible, an important pillar for a digitally empowered Viksit Bharat. To conclude, I would say that I believe that Planet 24 will be a landmark event in shaping the future of libraries in India, and particularly in regions like Arunachal Pradesh and the rest of the Northeast. The discussions, ideas, innovations that emerge from this conference will have a lasting impact on how libraries contribute to education, sustainable development, and cultural preservation. Like I said, that Arunachal is on a fast track for development. I was mentioning to the honorable dignitaries here that Arunachal has taken a leap. They are moving from 1G to 4G directly. There is nothing in between. And that is the encouraging part of what is happening here. From a society which was isolated, a society which was bereft of knowledge, society which had no access to education in a big way, things are changing. We have just had a big seminar on education, which was sponsored by the Education Directorate and held by the Education Minister himself. I too went and attended that. And believe you me, that they have discussed everything under the sun as far as education is concerned, from the primary level to the higher secondary level. And in the next phase, they will be talking of higher education institutes and our ability to implement them. Therefore, I am very happy that this exercise or this discussion is taking place in Rajiv Gandhi University, which has proved to be our sole central university, which has propelled education in all possible ways. Over the last few years, the RGU has grown, which was very obvious when I attended the convocation last year. The number of graduates who were awarded medals has grown almost 200%. And the best part of it was that it was the women who were leading it. So I'm sure that the women of Arunachal will take a positive step ahead of their male counterparts, and they will be the change. When the women change, the family changes. When the family changes, the state grows. When the state grows, the nation develops. And that is the spirit of connecting the libraries with education, and education with development, and development with good citizenship and achievement of becoming a developed nation in 2047. That's the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister, and I'm sure that we are all working to that. The last point I want to make is that this vision has been, this whole thing has been envisioned by the present leadership, whether it is the Prime Minister, Central Ministers, our own MPs, MLAs, our own professors and deans and chancellors. However, the onus of making India a developed country in 2047 will rest on the shoulders of the young people sitting here. Because in so many years, you will be sitting here and you will be talking from here. I am sure that the inspiration that you have, the efforts that you will put in, will indeed make us capable of achieving the vision that has been set for us. I extend my best wishes for a successful and enriching conference, and hope that the collaboration formed here will lead to a long-term advancement in the field of library science. I once again want to be thankful to Professor Devika T. Madali ji for this initiative to bring the planner here. as I said that Arunachal and Gujarat, located on two extremities of the country, have a very symbiotic relationship. It was princes from here who married Lord Krishna, and the marriage ceremonies take place every year in Gujarat, and we are honorably invited to attend them, which is the best connect that we have with Gujarat. We also have an established exchange of students program which is going on since last few years, and the students from Gujarat come here. A recent batch had come to witness the progress on our vibrant villages. I interacted with them and I could see that coming from an educated and more advanced state, they were still carrying some good lessons from here which could be implemented elsewhere also. It gives us also a lot of courage and happiness that we interact with people who are in a more advanced state, and we invite the good practices and the good teachings that they have done there. So thank you very much. I wish this whole program a great success, and thank all the attendees here who have been patient enough to bear this humidity and heat, which in this month of the year Arunachal is famous for. So thank you very much. Jai Arunachal, Jai Bhopal.
May I request the audience for a standing ovation towards the Honorable Sir. Sir, we cannot thank you enough for making it to the program despite your long and tiring journey of 1,000-odd kilometers. You may please be seated. And by specifically mentioning to Madam Madani, Sir has also highlighted one of the core agenda items of the Government of India of women-led development. Thank you once again from the core of our heart, Honorable Sir. हिंदी में एक कहावत है, हम सब के पास एक सीमित समय होता है और चाहे जितना भी हो कम ही होता है. So now to bring this inaugural session to a close, I invite Dr. H.G. Hosamani, the convener of Planner 2024, to please deliver the formal vote of thanks.
Chief Guest, Lieutenant General K.T. Patnaik, Governor of Arunachal Pradesh, Honorable Professor Saket Kushwaha, VC RGO, Professor Devika Mandali, Director of INFLIBNET Centre, Guest of Honor, Dr. N.T. Rikam, Dr. S.K. Jain, Organizing Secretary, invitee, staff of RGO and INFLIBNET staff, press media, sponsors and distinguished delegates. As we conclude the inaugural session of Planner 2024, it is my privilege and honor to propose formal vote of thanks on the behalf of Organizing Committee. First of all, on the behalf of everyone here, I would like to pay my deep sense of gratitude to today's Chief Guest and Honorable Governor of Arunachal Pradesh, Lieutenant General K.T. Patnaik, for accepting our invitation and inaugurating the convention. Your word of wisdom have set the tone for discussion, and inside that we will follow in the day ahead. Thank you for inspiring all of us with your vision. I would like to express my sincere thanks to Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Saket Kushwaha sir, for delivering the inspiring address. We are deeply appreciate the support and resources provided by the university. Your guidance and continued support, without which this convention would not have been possible. I sincerely thank Honorable Director, Professor Devika Mandali Madam, for briefing about the Planet 2024, your outstanding leadership, vision, meticulous planning, and dedications to make this event successful. I extend our deep appreciation and thanks to keynote speaker, Professor A.R.D. Prasad, for delivering this such insightful and thought-provoking address today. Sir, your invaluable ideas and expertise have truly inspired us, and we are grateful for the time you have dedicated to sharing your knowledge with us. On the behalf of everyone here, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Dr. N.T. Rikam sir, the Registrar of this University, for gracing this occasion with your presence, and your support and insightful word have added great value to this event. I sincerely thank organizing Secretary S.K. Jaina for your hard work, dedication in making this event very smooth, and I deeply appreciate your commitment, and also I appreciate your the teamwork and manage. A special thanks to Conference Director Dr. Sanjay Singh and Director General Dr. Firstborn Sumir for shouldering the responsibility to handle the technical sessions. Special thanks and great appreciations to the joint convener, Mr. Hitesh Solanki, for his tireless effort, meticulous planning, and dedications to ensure the smooth executions of the Planet 2024. I sincerely thank Dr. S.K. Pandey, Joint Organizing Secretary, for your hard work and commitment behind the scene. I extend my gratitude to invitees for technical sessions who have generously agreed to share their expertise and knowledge in the coming days. We look forward to learning from your experience and insight. I present thanks goes to all the members of the Program Advisory and Local Organizing Committee for providing great support in organizing this event. I sincerely thank Editorial Board for their hard work in bringing proceedings and seminar in time. I greatly appreciate their management and dedicated service. I would like to place in record my sincere thanks and appreciations to the entire team of INFLIBNET as well as the RGU. I sincerely thank all the press media and volunteers for their great support in organizing this great support in convention. On the behalf of organizer, I would like to extend our sincere thanks to all the sponsors for generous contributions and support making this event possible. We deeply appreciate and acknowledge the platinum sponsors are JSTOR, Brill, and gold sponsors are Oxford University Press, Clarivate, Balani Group, Springer Nature, CAS, Sage Publication, Degrader, Brill, Informatics, and Knowledge. I sincerely thank all the silver and bronze sponsors for their generous contributions. I would like to express my gratitude to all the esteemed authors and delegates who have traveled from the various regions across the country to take part in this convention. I am confident that the discussions over the next 2 days will offer the valuable insight for all the delegates. I wish you all the best. Jai Hind.
The first criterion to a happy heart is being grateful. Thank you, Dr. Hosamani sir, for proposing a detailed vote of thanks. राष्ट्र हमें देता है सब कुछ, हम भी तो कुछ देना सीखें. As we conclude, let us all stand once again for the national anthem.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा
organizing team members of INFLIBNET and RGU to please join with us on the dais to have a photo session with the chief guest. The organizing members, please be quick. We are running against time. I also invite and call upon the international delegates to please join with us. The technical team may please switch on all the lights on the dais. All the women delegates as well. The statutory officers of Rajiv Gandhi University may please join with us on the dais. The statutory officers of Rajiv Gandhi University, the finance officer, the controller of examination, the joint registrar, along with the organizing team members of INFLIBNET and RGU, may please quickly join with us for a final photo session. Thank you all the guests and dignitaries. Thank you all for being a part of this auspicious occasion. Kindly remain seated as our dignitaries take their leave. Wishing everyone a wonderful rest of the evening. There will be a cultural evening afterwards. You all are invited after this session to please join us for a high tea. And within 15 minutes after completing your high tea, please come back for the cultural evening, where we will also be joined by our chief guest for a while. I request all the audience to please join with us for the high tea now. After high tea, you are requested to come back again to the hall within 15 minutes. We will commence with the cultural evening where we are going to be joined by our chief guest, sir. Thank you all.
मोली ये लाइव है, बॉम्ब कर दो।